Good morning, this is Dwayne, and that's called a dominant ninth chord. A dominant ninth chord. Dominant ninth chords are really pretty easy to form because they're made out of the root, the third, the fifth, the dominant seventh, and the ninth note of the scale. Of course, you'll need to know the scales in order to figure out what they are, okay? If you don't know what a scale is, then you'll have trouble. Or if you don't know what a particular scale is. I know you know what a scale is, but let's say you don't know the D-flat scale. That's a D-flat scale, so you got to know where the root, third, fifth, seventh, and ninth are in order to play that chord, obviously. Okay, and unless your hand is a lot bigger than mine, you'll have to use two hands to play it. There's lots of ways to voice it, of course. I usually play a root in my left hand and then the rest of the chord in my right hand. But you can split it up. You can play root, fifth, third, seventh, ninth. Doesn't matter. There's lots of ways to voice it as long as you get all those notes in there. Okay. It depends where the melody is, though. If you're playing a song, and the melody is G, then you can't have D up there. You got to voice it like so, so you have all the notes of the chord under the right-hand melody. Okay. If the melody was E, you'd play it like that. If the melody was B flat, you'd play it like that. And of course, if the melody was D, you'd play it like that. If the melody was C, you'd probably play it like that, with your thumb across the third and the ninth. Okay. So with that in mind, let's go through the 12 major chords and figure out what they are, what the dominant ninth chord is. By the way, the dominant ninth chord is different than the major ninth chord. The major ninth chord is like that. It uses a scale seventh, but the dominant ninth chord uses a lowered seventh. That's a dominant seventh, and when you add ninth to it, it's called a dominant ninth. That's a major seventh, and that when you add a nine to it, that's called a major ninth, MAJ 9. So when you see a symbol for MAJ 9th, that's what it means. If you see it just at C 9th, that's what it means. You lower the seventh. And I will try to attach a Wikipedia article if you want to see that illustrated and explained further. In any case, let's go through the 12 major chords. That's the C 9th, root, third, fifth, seventh, and ninth. Here's the F chord, F major chord, you add the seventh and add the ninth. Here's the G major chord, 7, 9. D major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. E major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. A major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. D flat major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. E flat major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. A flat major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. G flat major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. B major chord, add the seventh, add the ninth. You can see why it's important to know the scale, right? Otherwise you won't know where the seventh and ninth are. And B flat major chord, 7, 9, okay? So that's all there is to dominant ninth chords. They're a nice bright sound. Get that feeling from them. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, come on over to playpiano.com and sign up for our free piano tips like this one. They're all free, and they come out most every day, so come on over and sign up for them. They're free. So we'll see you there. Bye-bye for now.